Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chris Moutry and I'm with the Agent Plus Real Estate Group here in the Southwest Missouri area. Now, if this is your first time to our channel living in Southwest Missouri, then be sure that you hit that subscribe button along with that bell so that you're notified every time that we do new videos. We do new videos weekly on everything you need to know when it comes to moving or living in the Southwest Missouri area. So like I said, be sure that you hit that subscribe button and that bell. That way you can be notified every time we put out a new video. Now, we are licensed real estate agents here in the state of Missouri. So as much as we enjoy making these videos for you guys, we love even more to help you with your real estate needs. So if you guys have any question on relocating to the area, or if you're already here and you need some help out with anything when it comes to real estate, feel free to reach out to us. There should be a number popping up below. You can call us, text us, you can even email us if you would prefer that way. However you guys want to reach out, go ahead and reach out to us and we would absolutely love to help you out. All right, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this video on where to live in the Joplin, Missouri metro. All right, so first off, I just want to kind of preference this with, if you haven't already been to the Joplin area, or if you aren't really familiar with it, maybe you've been here a time or two before, but you don't have a lot of experience here. The biggest misconception, and I can understand it whenever it comes to someone who is moving from a bigger area where they need to be really close to, say, like where they work. With this Joplin metro, you can honestly live anywhere you want to in the metro and be able to get to the other side of it in no time at all. So like if you are looking to maybe work in the actual city of Joplin, and say you want to live in the city of Carthage, that's only about a 15-minute drive. So the commute time here is super low. So if that's something that you're not used to, you may not be aware of that. So I just want to kind of preference that. That way you know that any of these places, no matter where you're at in this metro, are going to work for you whenever it comes to commute time or getting back and forth to work or anything like that. So just wanted to be really clear on that. That way you guys kind of knew what we were working with here. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. And the first thing that I want to talk about when it comes to where to live here is we're just going to go off of kind of like what are you looking for in the area that you want to live. So is that going to be city living? Do you want more space such as acreage or out in the country? Are you looking for a certain type of lifestyle? That's one of the things that we really try to hit home here is we're not so much concerned about finding you that perfect home, because that's the easy part. Any real estate agent can definitely do that for you. You guys can call anyone around here and they're gonna be able to find a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot home. That's not the hard part. What we really try to do is we try to understand your lifestyle, what your goals are, short term and long term, and then we try to fit you in that perfect place to fit your lifestyle. The really cool thing, like I was saying before about the Joplin Metro, is that no matter where you're at in it, you really are kind of you can just live wherever you want to in it and then commute to work or to different activities. It's not hard at all. It's just such a close, tight metro. So with all that being said, we're just going to kind of do this video on different types of lifestyle. So the first one that I want to talk about is kind of that city lifestyle. So we definitely don't have a lot of city living here in the Joplin metro, but if that is kind of what you are looking for and you're moving to the area, I would say that just the city of Joplin is going to be your best bet. If you want kind of that downtown area, we do have that. I would say that you got to kind of be careful with trying to get downtown though in certain areas, because that is where we do see some of the higher crime rates. But there is still some good areas here and there, so we can definitely find that for you. But whenever it comes to if you're looking for any kind of loft living or kind of apartment living in the downtown area, there really isn't much. There is a few lofts down there, but most of those are just going to be for rentals. So it's really not much if you're looking to buy something, but we can definitely get you in really close proximity to that downtown area if that's what you're looking for. One of my favorite places for kind of inner city living in the Joplin area is going to be the 20th Street area there. There's a really cool neighborhood there. The price point there is going to be around, you know, anywhere from 100 to 125,000 up to about 300. Might find something there for about 325. So definitely not super high price points. It is kind of the average for around here. The average price point in Joplin is about 140,000. So, you know, we do deal with lower price points here. But that's kind of a good area if you kind of want to be close to everything. You know, you're about 2 or 3 minutes from the downtown area. You're going to be right off of Range Line Road there, to where you can get to everything that you're going to need, such as shops, malls, restaurants, you know, different types of bars, all that kind of stuff is going to be right there for you. So if that's the kind of lifestyle and kind of living that you are looking for, that's an awesome place. There's also some city living kind of in the Webb City area, but once again, it's just not something that we have a lot of here. So, you know, we're not a big city, so if that's what you're looking for, maybe this isn't the best place for you. But if you know, are looking to just kind of be in town, kind of where the busiest stuff is, then I would definitely say that Joplin area around 20th and Range Line would be a really good place to look at, and then some of those safer areas around the downtown area. All right, so number 2 is going to be country living. So if you're looking for acreage, if you're looking for farmland, if you're looking for, you know, just have, you know, be out of town and have some quiet space, and, you know, and have some space between you and your neighbor, then that country living, we have that all throughout the entire metro. So if you're looking, you know, I mean, honestly, anywhere outside of any of the city limits of any of these smaller cities and suburbs, and of Joplin, of course, you know, you're definitely going to be able to find land for sale here, houses for sale with quite a bit of land as well. Really anything that you could want when it comes to kind of that, you know, country lifestyle. There's going to be some ranch homes out there, and then of course some newer, bigger homes with some land. We can definitely find that, or we could even find some land and then get a builder to go ahead and build that perfect home for you. So whatever you're looking for when it comes to that country living, we can definitely find that here, and that's something that a lot of people are really surprised with when they come out and see the price of land. I would say the average price per acre right now in this area is anywhere from $3,000 to probably $4,500 per acre. So there's definitely a lot of, you know, you can definitely get a lot for your money if you're looking to add some land to it. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. You know, if you're someone who prefers to have a little bit more space and kind of that, you know, out of town kind of country feel, definitely have that. And if that's something that you're looking for, go ahead and reach out to us and we can help you find that. All right, so number 3, this one's kind of fun. This is gonna be kind of your small town, maybe so-called Mayberry area. So this is gonna be something that we actually have a lot of here. So you could be looking in the smaller cities around here, kind of suburbs of like a Carterville, an Oronogo, a Granby, a Diamond, even places such as like a Circoxie. All these are these smaller cities, you know, ranging anywhere from under 1,000 people to, you know, about 2,000 people in the population. They're going to be those really tight-knit communities. You know, smaller town, you're definitely going to know your neighbor. You're going to be seeing these people all the time. So that's why we kind of call it the, you know, the kind of Mayberry feel. And if that's something that you are looking for, we definitely have those here. To kind of name a few bigger cities that kind of have that feel too, you can kind of say like places such as like Carthage, Carl Junction. those kind of places, you can definitely find areas there. So if you're looking for that smaller town kind of Mayberry, you know, vibe kind of filling area, then these places would be a great place to go ahead and take a look at. All right, so family areas. So number 4 is going to be family areas. Now this is going to be, you know, just places, though, in my opinion, also with the statistics from different websites and different stats that we pull, this is going to be the best place to raise a family. I would say just let's start with Joplin. I did a video on this too. It was a full tour of Southwest Joplin. In my opinion, and the opinion of all these other statistics and websites, I would say that Southwest Joplin is one of the best places in the area to raise a family. There's different neighborhoods in there such as Arbor Hills, Sunset Ridge, Oak Point. You're close to a lot of the amenities that Joplin has to offer, especially for families. You're also close to hospitals. You're close to the interstate there. You're close to Grand Falls, that kind of Shoal Creek area, parks, walking trails, a lot of stuff there in the southwest area of Joplin. There's also an area up north in Joplin that I would say is really good for families too, and that's going to be kind of that, it's called Oakland Park. That's kind of on the border of Joplin and Webb City. The city limits actually meet, so it's kind of in that in-between area. That's a really good place for families if you want to live up by, say, the college up there, or kind of that Webb City area. That's an awesome place. These homes in Southwest Joplin, though, those are going to range you know, anywhere from $350 up. So if that's the price range that you're looking for, definitely a really good place. Another one, like we mentioned before, is that 20th Street and Rangeline. That's also a really good family place too, but just a little bit lower for price point. So if that's something that you're looking for, that's an awesome place. Any of the cities such as Carl Junction is a really good place to raise a family in. Carthage is too. That's actually where I grew up in. I would say that, you know, some of the other places would be kind of those smaller towns like we talked about too. If you want to raise your kids in a smaller town, kind of have more of that type of a lifestyle, that's an awesome place. I also grew up in the country outside of Carthage. I would say that that's a really good place to raise a family here. It's really not a bad place anywhere in this metro to kind of bring up a family. But if we're talking specific neighborhoods, then I would say Southwest Joplin is one of the best places that you could pick to raise a family. It just depends on what your budget is, or if you want to try to save some money on the house, then we could take you over to, like I was saying, that Oakland Park area, or even that 20th and Rangeline area. All right, so this last one that we're going to mention here is kind of a fun one, but it's kind of that country club living lifestyle. So we actually have a few country clubs here. I would say that, in my opinion, the one that's most recognizable and that everyone knows about here, and in my opinion is one of the nicer ones, is going to be the Carl Junction area. More specifically, the Briarbrook area, that kind of neighborhood there. So they have a beautiful golf course there, awesome country club there. That's something that also, that's going to be a really tight-knit community, that Briarbrook area, especially if you're part of the country club there and if you golf a whole lot. It's a beautiful area. It's one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in the whole Joplin metro. So you can't go wrong there. So price ranges for the Briarbrook area, you can definitely find stuff for low 200s, but anywhere up to over $1 million plus too. So there's going to be a really wide range of price points there. Of course, if you want to be right on the golf course, then that's going to run you a little bit more, obviously, but there's just so much to do if that's the kind of lifestyle that you are wanting, that kind of country club feel. I would say that Carl Junction would probably be my top pick. The second one is a really cool area that not everyone knows about, and that's going to be over by the country club in Carthage. So their country club definitely is nothing like Briarbrook. I mean, in my opinion, it's not near as nice, but that area is super nice. That's one of my most favorite areas in this entire metro, especially in the Carthage area. That's a beautiful area out there right outside of town by the golf course there. You're gonna find, you know, anywhere, you know, homes with, you know, 3 or 4 acres or even more. Also just homes on normal sized lots. They got a lot of new builds going up there, and those are going to range. I mean, you could find something there like an older ranch style home for, you know, probably 100 to 125,000, and then you could find just a modest home there too, you know, like an older 2-story home, you know, anywhere from, once again, 150 to that 250 range. But then you can get into those newer builds, and that's going to be, you know, honestly, the price is so diverse there. So you can pay, you know, 200K all the way up to $1 million plus there as well. So definitely a little bit of everything for anyone there. So whatever you are looking for, if you want kind of that country club lifestyle, I would say that Briarbrook has the best all-around country club and golf course and that type of area. But if you want kind of that kind of hidden spot, I would say right outside of Carthage there is a really cool spot, and definitely one that I would recommend to check out. Alright guys, so that's all that I got for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it, and if you guys have any questions whatsoever about moving to or living in the Joplin Metro or any of the Southwest Missouri area, feel free to reach out to us. That number once again is popping up, and like I said, we love making these videos for you guys, but we love even more to help you with your real estate needs. So go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text. If you want, you can email us too. It does not matter to us. Just reach out however you can, and we would love to help you with your real estate needs. And once again, if you are not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that bell so that you stay notified every time we do new videos like this. We're trying to put videos out every single week to show you guys what it's like to live here in the area. So with all that being said, if you guys have any question, days, nights, weekends, does not matter, go ahead and hit us up, and we'd love to help. But until the next time, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you on the next one.